For a woman who's about to be married, you don't act very excited about it.
I'm not very good at lying, Mary, not to you and not to anyone else.
Well, you don't have to be anything but what you are with me.
No, I'm very, very sorry that I couldn't contact you. I hope you understand.
Oh, I don't care about that. I just want you to be happy.
Well, now that I'm home again and my life is in order, I will be happy.
Your life is in order, is it?
Yes, things are moving right along now.
No, I can see that. But you know, Catherine, can I ask you something?
Sure, what?
Why did you leave the cottage and Mr. Scarpio?
To come home, of course. What other reason could there be?
Well, I saw some unanswered feelings sort of stirring around in both your faces.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to do the right thing, Mary.
Oh, I know, Mavournin, but you know the right thing isn't necessarily the right thing, if you catch my drift. You have to do what's right for yourself.
I thought I was.
Well, maybe you just talked yourself into believing that. But, Catherine, if you don't make the right decision now, you could regret it for the rest of your life. I think I have something boiling in the kitchen.
No, you don't, but thanks.
So what are you, an art critic these days too, huh? Well, I think we all better get used to the fact that I don't think she's about to come back. So I think we should put it all behind us, How'd it go?
Fine.
Did Robin ask why Ellen wasn't taking her to school?
No. I don't know. She might have.
What's that answer supposed to mean? Want some coffee?
I can't stand this. No, I mean, I love taking my daughter to school every day, but it's just the reason I have to take her to school every day is to keep her safe.
Okay, then I'll do it. There's a plainclothes cop out there. He can see much quicker following Robin to school than you can driving. Now, just relax.
I can't relax. Too late for that.
Easy, Friday. I think I can deal with it. Sure, I can deal with it. Why me? Look, I've paid the rent. I don't have any more information on your problem. And as of late, you haven't really accumulated enough parking tickets to upset the bell on the PD computer.
Can I say something here, please?
Only if you have to.
Even if it's just to apologize. Look, I know that begging forgiveness is good for the heart, and forgiving is good for the soul.
If you've come here to rewrite the Sermon on the Mount, I don't need that.
No.
Thank you very much.
I came here to tell you that I'm sorry.
So tell me.
I just did.
You call that an apology?
What am I supposed to do, Robert? I'm really sorry. I mean it. I guess I must have given you the wrong impression, and I didn't really level with you, and I could have.
Well, I guess it was decent of you to drive out here at this hour of the morning. I appreciate that.
Well, that's not the only reason why I drove out here.
Oh?
Now, remember my career that I've got to get back to?
Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, and that means practicing. The piano.
Here we go. It's a return to the good old days, eh? We're about to throw Bobby out while we practice on the piano.
No,
Is that it?
No, I don't mean that. It's just I have a career to get back to, and I've got a life to live.
And someone to get married to. Next installment of this soap opera is where you run off with the good gravedigger and get married.
Paul and I were engaged long before I was supposedly dead. That was no secret by the time I showed up here alive.
Yeah, I was always curious about that. I mean, how you happened to come here first. No, but I never questioned it.
I didn't know where else to go. I trusted you. That's why
Yeah,
I
well, you
came
don't
here.
trust your fiancé, right?
I guess. No, yeah. What I mean is, I love Paul. And I've loved him for years. Everybody knows that.
So what's the problem?
Well, Paul is insisting on setting a wedding date immediately, and I don't know how to get... I don't know what to tell him. I just don't want to rush into anything.
Yeah. Well, not in April, anyway. Perhaps May, June, July, August, September. Look, if you're going to do it, get on with it.
Do you really mean that?
Absolutely. You're probably much safer running around some gig, romantically toasting each other out of ancient bedpans than you are walking the streets of Port Charles.
Why are you messing with me like this, Robert? Look, I'm sorry. I know I behaved badly, but it wasn't intentional.
And that makes it all right, huh?
But I just can't sit here and apologize to you all day long.
So practice.
Thanks, I will. Aren't you going to go into work today or something?
Well, rank kind of has its privileges. You see, when I work till 2 a.m. in the morning, I allow myself the luxury of having breakfast at home. Would you like some coffee?
No thanks. How long are you going to stare at me like that?
Like this?
Like, yeah.
Oh, I can stare at you all sorts of ways. I have at least 10 expressions. You know, I've just been thinking, in this brave new world of your existence, haven't you left out one itty-bitty detail?
What one itty-bitty detail have I left out?
Well, I know that if I was going to get married and somebody rubbed out all of my family, along with maybe a couple of other miscellaneous people that I really didn't know too much about, and then stolen my car and got killed behind the wheel, I think I'd want to know who was behind all of that.
Look, maybe I'm just losing my mind, and this is all just a series of tragic coincidences. I'm paranoid, what can I tell you?
Okay. No, I'll be there. I'll be there soon. Okay, bye. That was Angel. I've got to get to the club.
You do realize how long the city of Fort Charles is going to provide protection for you? Until after the trial is over, and not a minute longer.
I know that. You're right. Come here. Got to think about what we're going to do after the trial, whether Victor and the others are convicted or not.
They're going to get to you one way or the other. If it's through me or if it's through Robin.
I know.
I can't stop thinking about it. I didn't sleep at all last night. I think we have to go into the witness protection program. We have to. We have to leave this place and we have to go somewhere else.
No. I won't even think about it. We're not going to be driven out of our home. I'm not going to leave the business. It's intolerable. I won't even consider it.
But what are we going to do
We'll
then?
reach a compromise. We'll go somewhere for a short while. We'll go to maybe a safe house in the middle of town.
Oh, come on. You know the mob as well as I do. They have very long memories and they're patient. They will get to you one night as you're leaving the club. They will come to your car. They will come to this house. They will go to Robin's
listen, I'm going to go. I'll talk to Robert. We'll work something out.
I don't know how much I want to believe that.
It's going to work out. I promise you. you later.